Hey fam, so we're up in Walmart. Was going to do it as a live, but I decided not to. I want to address the fact that we need to be doing all we can right now with everything happening out here with the tariffs and higher costs that are about to hit. It may take a couple of weeks for this to happen, so you have time. If you have money, go out and buy some things for your home, food and non-food. So let's go over some things that you can get to prepare for the recession. Some say it's not a recession, but guess what? Yesterday, JP Morgan Chase and a few others stated that we will be in a recession in 2025. If you haven't been paying attention to everything that's going on because you don't want to watch the news, definitely subscribe to this channel, because although I give you, how to grow, how to raise chickens, all that good stuff, I also give you news that you can use and show you ways that you can save money and buy things now, or just buy things period, because sometimes you're not going to money on it. These things right here behind me, fuel prices are going up. And while you can get this and store your gas long term, make sure you're getting like a gas stabilizer also. That is going to help that gas stay fresh, and definitely rotate through it just like you would with anything that you buy. This is the stabilizer that you add to your gas. They have different brands. Keep in mind that oil is also going to go up. Everything is going to go up due to the tariffs. So if you change your own oil or do the in-betweens until you get your oil changed, buying extra oil articles. When you're doing that, think about your equipment, like your lawnmowers and things like that. These are the things that you would use to add to. So for those engine oils, is different than your engine oil in your vehicle. Spark plugs. I see people are looking for a lot of things for their engine and parts and stuff like that. Parts are going to go up. And it's that time of the year, mosquitoes and other insects. So when you're buying your repellents, keep in mind the prices are already high. These prices are going to go up even higher. This small thing of repel right here is $7.48. The off is like $6.48. A double pack is $10.98. I mean, I'm showing you these prices because later on in the year, we're going to revisit this and see how much it is. I already know I'm going to get copywritten, so I'm going to have to go back and take this music out. But one of the first things that you can do when preparing to stock up your home is to go in and see what you already have. That's number one. You don't need to buy extra if you don't need to buy extra. Save that money for something you do need it on. So go in, check your cabinets, check your refrigerator, check your freezer, wherever you're storing your food. Make sure you are seeing what you have, taking inventory of that, and then working from there. That way you'll know what you need. You go in with a mission. Write down the things that you absolutely need, then write down the things that your family would want, like those treats, those snacks, those comfort foods and things like that. Trying to get ahead of things. You know that fruit prices are going to go up. Some vegetables are going to go up. We import a lot of fruit and vegetables from Mexico, from Canada, etc. So make sure you go in, and if you want to buy extra, if they have a sale, buy that extra. Freeze those fruits, freeze those vegetables, and take advantage that way. Right now, if you have infants, toddlers, etc., go ahead and start stocking up on your baby formula or supplies, even clothing, y'all. Clothing is going to be affected, but the first thing that's going to be affected with the high prices is definitely going to be the food, and that's where we're headed now. If you aren't aware, yesterday China hit back hard, and they now have tariffs on the US 34%. And to top that, they're going to hurt US businesses, China is, because they're not accepting chicken from the US. They kindly say thank you, but no thank you, because for one, y'all have chemicals in your meat that we don't accept here. So let that sink in, y'all. There are countries that don't want to deal with us, not just because of the tariffs, but because we have food that has chemicals in it that's banned in their country. But yet the US say, bring it on. We'll give it to our people. Let's start keeping track of the milk prices. So today being the 5th of April, this lactose-free that I get here is $3.38. The pet milk, the whole milk, is looking for a price $2.92. Well, that's not even pet. Yeah, that's great value. That's $2.92. The pet milk is $4.36. Walmart's also going to be changing a lot of their brands out and adding a new generic brand to their stockpile. So think about all the different options that you have. Say you get ketchup and you got like 10 different ketchups over there, and you like a certain ketchup. Well, that ketchup may not be available anymore because Walmart is going to limit how many suppliers they're buying from. And this is how they want to try to keep the prices as low as they can. They can't promise that the prices are going to be low, but they did say it's going to hurt for a little while. And honestly, you guys, when you think about it, we have been warned by so many people. The CEO of Walmart has been warning us for a while now that the prices were going to go up, that they were going to try to keep them down as much as they can. And that one thing I just told you is one of the ways they're trying to keep the prices down. But Mark Cuban even announced and warned that we all need to stock up. We all need to go to Walmart or go wherever it is you shop and get more things now. Even though they're higher, they're going to be even higher down the road. So if you know somebody who has backyard chickens and you don't want to have backyard chickens, go ahead and support them if you know that they're taking care of their animals the way that they should. These eggs in here, 60 count, are $24.97 and $6.22 for a dozen. Bacon in here, the Smithfield, is $5.97. The Walmart generic, well, you know, it's all on how big the pack is as well. Oscar Mayer is $6.47. This one is $7.24. This is the Walmart, but it has a little bit more in there than the Oscar Mayer. Butter over here is $1.28 for Blue Bonnet Imperial. I don't see a price on that. Let's go down to the Golden Box here. The Kerrygold is $4.34 for the pure Irish one, $4.64 for this one right here. Thought I was showing it to you, the Kerrygold, and then you have that one. I was gonna fry some fish tonight, but I think I'm gonna stay away from the fry right this minute. And I'm gonna do a pizza, but I don't feel like making my own dough tonight, so we're just gonna grab 2 of these right here in case we need 2. These are $2.64. Chicken breast in here is $2.67 a pound. They honestly don't have a lot of chicken in here. This is just the little area that they have. It's more gaps than anything. And when you think about it, if chicken is cheaper than beef, then maybe you have to not get beef for a little while and just get the chicken and use ground chicken for your spaghetti or your tacos, and just think outside of the box of what you would normally do. And in trying times, for those who may have never been in trying times, I mean, I grew up with my mom buying meat and making that meat go into several different meals for that whole week for all of us girls. So this pack of wings right here is $4.86 a pound. Meat that you would normally pass up, make sure, like, if you see a sale on that meat, like it was $11, now it's $8.92, just definitely look at the date on it, find the date. They got 4 or 5, that is today's date, so you can either use it today, or if you're not going to use it today, go ahead and throw it in your freezer and it will still be good. As of today, we have a 1 pound pack for $5.34. And then you have this pack over here for $5.83 for 1 pound. You have 3 pounds for $14.44 right here. And then you have 5 pounds for $21.84 in this tube here. The 10-pound tube is $34.44. We'll check back next week and see what the prices are. Another thing that's going to be on that tariff is your seafood. So if you're a seafood lover, while you can still get it and it's already high, it's going to go up in price even more, especially like your shrimp and things like that. Crab legs. Your bananas are also going to be on that tariff list. Right now, these in here are 74 cents a pound. Things like tomatoes, avocado. Well, avocado is definitely going to be on the list, but tomatoes also are going to be on the list. Sugar is another thing that is going to go up in price. If you are a rice eater and you need to get you some rice, go ahead and get your rice now. You can get this 20-pound bag down here, a Great Value brand, for $11.14. The others are going to be way more. They even have the 1-pound bags of rice right here you can get for $1.77. And remember, when you are storing your brown rice, because you can store your brown rice, just note that it comes with oils and that will last you as long as the white rice. Right now, the Great Value vegetable oil is $9.12. It's been holding steady at that. It used to be $4 for this big gallon right here in before 2020, and then it gradually went up. So we're going to see if it goes up anymore. The canola is $9.98. Grains, never ever, you can never ever go wrong with getting your grains, your rice, your grits, your oats. Oats are down here. Of course, the Great Value brand is going to be cheaper. The smaller one right here is $2.56. The bigger one is $4.12. And then if you move over to the name brand, you're going to pay more. You're going to pay $5.12 for that. I also forgot to mention that when you're getting your fruits, you don't just have to freeze them. You can definitely dehydrate them, and you can use those in your oats. Shelf-stable milk is always a plus. You can get it in a buttermilk. You can get it in a regular. You can get it in a 2%. You can get it in this form, liquid or powdered. If you are not a baker, but you've always wanted to learn to bake, go ahead and take that time and do that now. Make sure you're getting yeast. You'll find your yeast over where you found your flours and sugars at. But they do have a lot of bread in here, but it's nothing like some homemade bread. But their bread in here, Great Value, is $1.42. Somebody opened that one, y'all. It's $1.42. Certain coffees will be going up. I don't think all coffee will be, but to a certain degree, all coffee will be. But definitely, you know, your more expensive coffees are going to go up. So if you are a coffee drinker, go ahead and get your coffees now. I hope this video was helpful and useful. Please definitely hit that like button, share the video out, and leave your comments down. I'm about to head over to customer service and take this because I need that money in order to pay for this stuff that I have. That was a waste of my time. I thought I found what I needed, but I didn't, y'all. So continue to stock up, continue to prep. Leave your tips and ideas in the comments for other people, what you're doing. It may help benefit them. It may even help benefit me, because I don't know everything when it comes to that. I just know what I do for my family. And make sure you add your medications to that as well.
Shorter with every hour, every minute of every day. Couldn't sleep even if I wanted.